Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Armory. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to X. Welcome to live match reaction of West Ham versus Arsenal. Obviously, it finished West Ham 2, Arsenal 5. It finished that at half time, to be fair, as well. So we could have all just enjoyed the next 45 minutes having, I don't know, a drink or having some nice chips or whatever you want to do with your spare time. But it did finish 5-2, which is obviously very good for Arsenal. Good performance, pretty much. Yeah, I don't really have much negative to talk about, really, when I get into it. I'm settled now, so now everyone gets at least an 8. Big up to Timmy. Some of my scores might shock some people, but look, I have to be honest with myself. Yes, most games, when they finish 5, 6, whatever, you would normally just go out and go, you know what, give everyone a 10. But I have to get into the nitty gritty of it and go, okay, good performance from him, good performance from them, but this person not so good, this person not so good. That's how I'm going to be tonight. So bear that in mind. Just like starting, just talking about Raya. Had a few moments tonight, wasn't great. Calafiori and Trossard got 1 point deducted for sleeping on that one disaster goal. Good finish by one with Bazaka though. But yeah, I'm not going to go for every single goal. Wan-Bissaka, Emerson goals were very good from West Ham's point of view. Great header by Gabriel for the first. Trossard, great work by Odegaard. Saka, good cross. Trossard obviously didn't have much to do regarding that. The penalties, they were both penalties, quite easy. The Havertz goal I will talk a little bit about because I did like the pass from Trossard. Lovely little bit of spin. It's like he was playing Paul and just had that little bit of spin, so it didn't go forwards as fast as it would do normally if you just put nothing on it. It had a little bit of spin on it, so it just spun back a little bit. But yeah, lovely. Referee gets a 0 for letting West Ham get away with a lot and award him a fake free kick. Well, not. You know what? Referees are just rubbish. So they're always going to get a 0 from me anyway. And thankfully, I don't ever rate refs because I couldn't care about how they perform. Just want the 3 points for us. So, yeah, big up to the 80 people already watching. Thank you very much. Right. So, yeah, finish 5-2. Let's get into the nitty gritty of it. Possession, 40% for West Ham, 60 for Arsenal, 12 shots for West Ham, 16 for Arsenal, 5 shots on target for West Ham, 7 for Arsenal, 2 corners for West Ham, 10 for Arsenal. Final third phase wasn't great for us, 75%, or I'd like to get to the 80, 68 for West Ham. XG, 1.46 for West Ham, 3 for Arsenal. From open play, the XG was 1.27 for West Ham, 1.76 for Arsenal. 0.19 from set play, XG, and 0.45 for Arsenal. XG penalties, obviously we had 2, so 0.79. XG on target was 1.93 for West Ham, 3.01 for West Ham. Great win, only good is the Wan-Bissaka goal. Can't do anything about free kick. It was chaotic end of first half, but controlled it second half 100%. And it was just, some of the subs were a little bit odd, I'll be honest. Like I said, I've never seen a manager substitute fullbacks as much as Arteta does. I don't know what he's obviously got a grudge against fullbacks, maybe. But yeah. Jules, didn't win any of them. We lost the battles, which is a bit weird. Jules 1 was 58% for West Ham, 42 for Arsenal. Ground Jules, West Ham were better, 56 compared to ours, 44. Aerial Jules, 62% for West Ham, just a 38 for Arsenal. So on another day, things could have gone very differently. And then we would have gotten into the nitty gritty of this, because if you just look at the stats here, you think, oh, Arsenal must have lost this, surely. No, we did win, but we did lose a lot of duels today, which is a little bit unlike us. You know, it's a little bit concerning long term. Hang on, there should be one more. Oh, there's not one. What I have done is downloaded the wrong one. Right, okay, cool. It's not cool. There is another one. For some reason, I've uploaded the wrong one. It's because of me rushing. Let me just have a look, see if I can find it. Right. Here it is. Right. You can't see it, unfortunately, but I will go through it. So passes was 313 compared to Arsenal's 472. Accuracy of the passing was 78 for West Ham, 83 for Arsenal. In the own half, it was 125 for West Ham, 184 for Arsenal. In the opposition half, it was 119 for West Ham compared to 209 for Arsenal. Accuracy in long balls was 52% for West Ham, 53 for Arsenal. Accuracy in crosses was just 11% for West Ham, which is really poor. Accuracy for crossing for Arsenal was 32, which is decent. Touches in opponent's box was 17 for West Ham, 32 for Arsenal. Big up to King saying great win, keep scoring. Wanted to see Ethan, but can't complain. We need to keep winning 100%. That's the main goal, isn't it? Just for us to keep winning. But the performance was better again today. I will be a little bit harsh on some of them because I have to be. That's what I do. But yeah, so here it was the starting lineup. We'll start with Raya was the goalkeeper, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Jorginho had to start because Partey's out injured with a muscle problem. Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Havertz. Right, I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry. I'm going to upset some people here. Right, so Raya is going to get a 6. He was a little bit iffy in some places. Timber. Timber. I'm going to be nice because I like Benega went forward, but defensively, a little bit suspect. I'm going to give him a 7. But it's a very kind 7. Saliba, again, a kind 7. Because again, as the stats will back me up on this, ground duels we lost. We lost duels in aerial, ground. It wasn't great duel wise. Gabriel gets an 8. No issues with that. Calafiori. Jeez. I feel like I'm being really harsh because we did win 5-2, but I have to be honest with myself. He's going to get a 6. Jorginho gets a 7. Rice gets an 8 because he did work his little socks off for the whole 90 minutes. Odegaard gets an 8. Saka gets a 9. Havertz gets an 8. And I'll be honest, I'm going to give Trossard a 9 as well. Because Trossard I was very happy with today. But yeah. How is the Gabriel extension going, by the way? He is our best centre-back. Yes, Saliba is younger and has a higher ceiling, but Gabriel is world class. Should be announced. I hope it's announced by the end of the end of December. There's no issues whatsoever. So, but yeah, should be announced by the end of December, I would have assumed. Timber unlucky, could have had a goal and assist. Good forward, a little bit off position in defence. Yeah, which is why I've got to be honest with my ratings. I just can't give everyone an 8 just because we won 5-2. I have to get into the nitty gritty of it and just, these players. And like I said, with the duels, and I'll show you again, so it's not me just making it up. We lost all the duels. That's not good. That's you look at that as a stat point of view. That's not good. Yes, we won 5-2. Great, wonderful, fantastic. You should not be losing duels. That's not good. So that's my only gripe for today. Right, let's move on to the subs. Kivior. Oh, I don't like doing it. This is why I like people when they come on, because I don't feel like I'm the git. Because I feel like a git. 6. And that's me being nice, I'll be honest. If he'd played 90 minutes, he probably would have got a 5. Yeah, he's getting a 6 because it wasn't great when he came on. Zinni came on. Looked good forward in the forward line, but still suspect in defence. So 6 again. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. And this is why that stat made me worry because we should not be losing duels. Not against a team like West Ham. Shouldn't be losing duels against anyone really, but definitely not against a team like West Ham. So that was a bit of a concerning stat, if I'm honest. But like I said, I'm still happy with the 3 points, and I'm not knocking it. But I am always honest. I don't just fly away with the fairies. So yeah, Jesus came on. I feel like I'm such a git when I do these. Oh God. 6. He did one good thing, got us a free kick. That was about it. Sorry. So sorry. Oh, blooming heck. Sterling, blooming heck. Oh, I feel really bad. Oh God, 6. I feel really bad for this. I'm going to stop doing reviews, just me, because I feel so bad. And Ethan did come on. He came on just enough time, but it's going to be a 6 just because he came on for 10 minutes. There's nothing more that I can say about him. But yeah, we should have sold Kivior. The Premier League is too dynamic and physical for him. He wants to leave as well, so he's one that I would not be surprised if he suddenly left in January, if I'm honest. Jesus is finished, 100%. Just send Sterling back to Chelsea, even pay him to leave my club. Guarantee he won't be, the loan won't be triggered as a permanent, so that's the main thing. Temi's actual ratings here, so he's obviously calmed down a little bit now. Raya, 6, poor free kick. Galiba gets a 9, Timber gets a 9, Callas 7, slept for first goal, Rice gets a 9, Odegaard gets a 9, Georgie gets a 9, Saka 100, man of the match, Havertz gets a 9, Trossard gets a 10, subs 5, Arteta gets a 9. Right. That's the point where I move on to Arteta. Now, I'm not going to go too crazy on him, but I'm not happy that Trossard stayed on longer than he needs to. He kept getting kicked and looked like he was struggling near the end when we should have taken him off a little bit earlier. Calafiori coming off, unless there's an issue there, which I haven't heard there is. We'll wait and see. But Zinni coming on, no. There's other options. We could have put Timber over the left back and brought Josh on, give him the minutes. We had a 3-goal cushion, so it wouldn't have been the worst case scenario to put Josh out there and give him some minutes. So I'm going to give Arteta an 8. Would have been a 9. Would have been a 9 if he'd done better subs, if I'm honest. I hope we will go and get and sign Belieber and Verts in the summer plus set for cheese chicken. Well, that's a dream, mate. But no, that's kind of what we're planning on doing. Like, we're trying to get a creative forward, so someone that can play on the left and the right. Striker, yes, and I never say a number 9, just so you know. And Belieber is someone that we're highly looking at, along with Wharton from Crystal Palace. So that's another one to keep an eye out for. Obviously, we'll talk about this in January when it comes. Alternatively, Zinni gets no. If you're giving him a 10, that's fine. I did not see a 10 out there today from Zinni. I'd love to see 10s. I really would. For me, I know you guys all see 10s and stuff, but I don't see 10s. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a good 3 points, and that's the main thing. We've got another 3 points. We're currently second. Obviously, it's a big game tomorrow. But yeah, I will be back sometime this week with the United preview, and then next weekend for the Fulham preview. But yeah, other than that, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yeah. Overall, 3 points. Can't ask for more, can you? Let's be honest. So I'm happy with that. We move on. Big up to Luke. Not seen you for a while. Mark Richards, my next manager, Northampton Town. Have they had a manager change? I'll be honest, mate. I don't know. but as long as you're happy with whatever's going on there, I big up to Northampton. But Luke, thank you for coming in, mate. I will speak to you all very, very soon. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. 3 points to the Arsenal. Come on.